Alan, so a chance of playing this Friday night, first game in Lions colours?
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Main training session this afternoon, but if not this week, it'll definitely be against the Gold Coast. Just have to wait and see, and yeah.
What did you make of the boys' performance on Saturday up at Burpengary?
Yeah, it was probably across the whole competition. It was a bit scrappy first game of the year. It was pretty windy and pretty humid out there, but you know, structurally I think we set up pretty well, and we kicked a few points, which might have flattered the scoreboard a little bit. But yeah, I think we're heading in the right direction.
If you don't play this Friday, will you be right for that NAB 3 against the Gold Coast?
Yeah, that's been booked in as a certainty for a while now. So making a late charge for this Friday, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'll be there against the Gold Coast.
Has the move been what you'd expected?
Yeah, it's been a bit hotter than I thought it would be, but other than that, you know, the club's been really welcoming. The boys have been great. It's just been a great environment to settle into, and yeah, it's everything and plus more that I expected.
What do you think about what they're doing here at the Lions, comparing it to, say, coming from Geelong and coming from such a powerful club?
Yeah, obviously a bit different. Geelong have a lot of experienced players, and coming here, there's obviously not so many. Probably the second, third youngest list in the comp, and it was an exciting thing for me to come here and be able to help lead this team into a direction they want to head in. Yeah, he's been great. He knows when to have a joke, but knows when to be serious as well. And I think that's a great trait of a really, really good coach. So hopefully when I'm out there playing, I see some things that I like as well, and yeah, we'll just go from there.
You got a pretty gun midfield group, obviously, right next to you, and Richmond and Carl. You must be sort of looking forward to getting out there and putting that in practice.
Yeah, I don't think I'll have a spot in the midfield. There's too many good players in there, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I think it's a great thing for this club to have a really strong midfield. I think when you saw in the early 2000s, you saw like all them players, Black, Lappin, Voss, all them blokes. So to build from the inside out is something that this club can take a lot of pride in, and I think we're heading in the right direction to be a really good club.
Coach said on Friday it's not your back so much, it's probably just your hammies and everything tightening up sort of from the back, I guess.
Yeah, it's not so much that, it's just I haven't played footy for so long and haven't trained at such a high intensity for so long, but it's nothing major, just my body getting used to kicking and running at high speeds again. But yeah, it's all going well. It's been pretty much flawless, the whole rehab, so yeah, I've been really happy with the move and how all the physio staff have treated me and my body.
Jonathan Brown, with the club, what have you seen that you've seen actually step up and be that way?
Yeah, obviously you saw Closey and Dan McStay kick a nice goal on the weekend as well. So you just got to give these young blokes some time to mature, and there's been a bit of heat put on them to perform. But you got to remember they're only young kids and they're still developing. Their bodies are still developing. So also got Luke McGuire and Brent Staker who can go through the forward line as well. So we got plenty of options up there.
What are your expectations for the club this year?
It's hard to say. I haven't really been out there on the track that much, and you know, I haven't been able to play with them yet, so it's hard for me to call. It's probably Dayne's in a better position than me to make a massive call, but obviously we just want to be the best team we can be, and that's it.
Dayne, are you happy with your first hit out in Lions colours? And was there, what do you think what's the main thing the team needs to improve on, do you think, this Friday?
Kicking more goals would be nice. Yeah, look, I was reasonably happy. You know, for me, it's as you get older a little bit, NAB Cup's sort of more used as a stepping stone into the main season, and just being able to get a bit of match fitness. But you know, it was nice to go out there and get my hands on the ball a little bit and feel comfortable in the new colours. It felt a bit different pulling on new colours for the first time. It's you know, when you're so used to something for so long, it feels a little bit different. But I enjoyed it.
Do you feel is it exciting to play alongside likes of Rockcliffe, Rich, and you guys getting that combination together?
Yeah, I guess it is, and it's we've got so many guys that can go through there. It's now, you know, we got the next sort of 3 weeks to get those combinations right and see who works best with each other. And you know, Steph didn't play on the weekend either, so you know, hopefully he comes back this week and get a feel for how he rocks as well.
I was expecting over 30,000 across the road there for round one. Have the AFL fixture people done you a favour by getting the game against Collingwood out of the way, round one?
Oh, they reckon it's just coincidence, but I don't know about that. But yeah, look, it's going to be great. You know, it's what it's all about. We running the slogan, get to the Gabba. So it's going to be great for all our fans, and encourage them all to get there, because it's going to be a great game. Even when I was playing for Collingwood, I don't think we ever played Brisbane before sort of around halfway through the year. So to get them first up this year is going to be great, and hopefully we can come away with a good win and I don't get booed too much.
It's strange, mate. Heat's going to be your friend this time round rather than your enemy.
Yeah, I guess I've had a few months now to sort of trying to acclimatise to it again. I lived on the coast for 13 years before I moved to Melbourne, so I wasn't too shocked by how hot it is. It's harder. It's a lot harder training here, so it can only be good for our footy and give us an edge come game day.
How do you feel about that round one clash? Some people get excited about playing their own team. Some people this just doesn't really matter. Have you sort of had a long time to sort of think about it, I suppose? Do you sort of address it?
I look forward to it. I welcome it. It's going to be a great challenge. But it's not about me versus my old team. It's about our young side that's going forward, and we've got the biggest club in Australia, probably first up. So it's a great challenge for us. It's a great challenge for all our members and supporters to get to the game and support us.
Any sniping from the old teammates, or is it a bit early yet?
I don't know. I guess that's a question you're going to have to ask them. But
no texts or anything like that?
No, nothing yet. Maybe a bit closer towards the game. I might even throw a few in as well, stir the pot a little bit. But it should make for a good contest.
What are your thoughts about the NAB challenge? And obviously there's been a couple of long-term injuries, and it's a debate that seemingly happens every year about it. Is it worthwhile? And I can ask both of you that question.
I think it is. For me, I guess every player probably uses it as a different sort of tool launching into the season. I reckon for young players, it's their chance to sort of prove themselves that they can play round one, and for guys that are sort of established and are in the side, it's getting your body right and getting that running your legs what's required that you're gonna need come round one. So everyone uses it as different tools. We play a little bit with our structures and playing guys in different positions. So there's all various sort of reasons of why it's in place. But I think it's a great tool. It's just launching into the season. I reckon it's better now that it's not sort of for points. It's more used now for that.
Nice. Well, what's your opinion?
Yeah, I'm the same opinion as Dayne. Like, you just got to get that run into your legs, and especially a bloke coming out of rehab, I guess I'll use the next couple of weeks to really build up my aerobic base and get that footy fitness back, because you can do as much running as you want, but there's nothing like getting tackled by another player, or trying to work out what other teams are doing. It's a completely different ball game. So it is what it is. Like, the injuries are unfortunate, but they happen every part of the year. So it's unfortunate for them two boys who have done their knees, but it just comes with the game we play.
Talking about the different ball game, do you see that being the case? Usually in all sports, the start of the season, it's always ankles, knees and shoulders. Throughout the season, it's usually muscle tone, torn hamstrings or calves that pop up to be the problem.
Yeah, I guess it's... I've sort of definitely noticed the difference with the amount of running and the different types of running that we've done this pre-season coming from a different club, and I guess it's all based around trying to prevent that. So we've done a lot of high-speed meters and stuff, which is pretty much based around trying to prevent guys doing soft tissue injuries. So with the knees, it's one of those things in footy. We play such a game with high agility and change of direction. It's some guys' knees are stronger than others, and my brother's come off. He's done his ACL. My sister's done her ACL as well. So it's just one of those things. I had an instance last year where I probably should have done my ACL, but I didn't. So at least I know my ACL is pretty strong. But for guys, it's a bit of just unlucky. It's really unlucky, to be honest. You can do all the stuff to prevent your soft tissue injuries and stuff like that, but when you get a knee, all you got to do is twist slightly in the wrong direction and it goes, and you miss 12 months of footy. So yeah, you feel for those guys, but they've got a long 12 months ahead of them now to get themselves right for next year.